Alright, I just wanted to give a quick summary of the video you're about to see, just so if anyone wants to get the main part, just to get the summary. And just to quickly say, this is my hair. It's relaxed, and I just got to relax it today. So, my overall summary, don't buy from this place. VirginHairEXT, don't buy from them. I got a closure. It fell apart. I initially wanted to give the benefit of the doubt that it was just a defective closure, but from their service and the hair itself, and then when it started to tangle, I realized it's their product. One thing I didn't mention in my main video, I don't think I did, when I washed the hair, it was it was either really dirty or it had color. And I'm also starting to think it had color on the closure because the closure was a much lighter brown than the hair. I'd show you the closure now, but they're still in possession of it, and they're not going to send me a replacement, and I'm still waiting for them to send the closure back. One thing I should say with this company or any company, when you buy from them, document everything. I took pictures of everything because I was going to put it on YouTube, but you should document everything. And one thing also, when you're getting things through PayPal, the benefit of PayPal is that there's buyer protection. And so if you use PayPal, even though they have their return policy, you still have 45 days to file a dispute, which they obviously knew about. And I sent them an email when I first saw a problem with the bleach knots. And then when the closure started to fall apart, I was still within the 45 days, which happened weeks after I got it. But then they dragged it out for another month or so. The back and forth, slow responses. So I lost out on being able to file a dispute. I still put it in a dispute just so it goes on their record, and PayPal knows that if anyone else has issues, that it's on their record that they're a problem company and they're crooked. I could also tell that other customers were having issues because they didn't mean to send me an email. They said, please send pictures. And I didn't know what they were talking about. This is before I ever had my order. And it seemed like someone else was having an order with another defective item or a problem item because their product is bad quality. The closure fell apart. The hair tangled. So my overall thing is that I'm willing to spend a little more money for something that will last and I can reinstall. If anyone has any suggestions, tell me. I'm thinking of trying her imports, especially since they have a store out here in New York and other places too. I can even go when I'm in Atlanta. Yeah, I think that's everything. So that's just a summary of what you're about to see. I was just trying to keep this down. But yes, watch the video for detail and to see pictures and video of everything and the hair tangling, the closure that fell apart, all of that. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm trying out a new weave this year for the winter protective style, everything. I got this from Virgin Hair Extension, or Virgin Hair EXT. And I'm just got my package today. I got the bundle deal, the Thanksgiving bundle deal. So, okay, this is how it comes. Open this up. So I got 3 bundles, 14, 12, and 12, and then a lace closure. So, but I just got a small amount because it was really inexpensive, and I was a little worried about if it's really virgin hair. Because I know before I even purchased from them, I asked them like if they had certificate of origins, and they said they couldn't provide that. And I know I work in the transportation business, so I know that anything that comes in should have a certificate of origin. Well, most products that come in internationally, but I guess they purchase domestically as well. So it feels soft. Running my hand through it. Looking at the knots on the lace closure, they did not come bleached. Because I was told they come bleached, and they're not. Again, if you look here, you might be able to see it. So another time that the knots are not bleached. But yeah, that's my initial review. I will wash the hair and deep condition it. I'll probably write to him about the knots not being bleached to see what she says about that. Be back. Alright, you'll have to excuse me. I just put a treatment in my hair. Just towel drying it before I put in my weave. I wore the bundles, and they were okay. When I wrote to VirginHairEXT about the knots not being bleached, they told me they were lightly bleached, but I have photos, they weren't bleached at all. Like what I did was lightly bleaching, you can see. But when I did bleach the knots, or when I tried to install the hair, the closure started to fall apart. You can see there are pieces that came out. I think there's even one that I have here. And so I was going back and forth with them quite a bit because they were telling me, oh, I must have over bleached them. First they were like, oh yeah, you're right, that shouldn't happen with virgin hair. But every time someone responded, I get a different answer. And so I made sure I took pictures, and I wanted to just do this recording before I sent it back to them because they finally said I could send it in for an exchange, but I'm a little worried I'm just going to send it back and they won't send me a replacement. Because you can even see I didn't even fully bleach the knots. I took a photo as well, but you can kind of still see the color, but you don't really see it if I was to wear it. So yeah, and I have the comparison. The other thing is the hair just seems kind of empty, which I noticed after I washed it. Yeah, it doesn't have as much hair, and I have here my closure that I got from Hair by Belle Brie. And this one, you guys remember, I did over bleach this one, but it didn't fall apart. I just, fixed it. And this has a lot more hair. It didn't fall apart. So I'm hoping it's just this one closure that's defective, because this is not okay. And hopefully the next one will come with more hair, but I just wanted to record this before I send it back, just in case they try anything funny. I'm really hoping they don't, because I was pretty disappointed with their service, but I did like the bundles. There was one thing they had gray hair, a couple of gray hairs, but the other thing I noticed is the threading on the weft was kind of, it looked like it was loose, but I haven't seen any shedding. It just looked, I don't know, almost sloppy is, I guess, the word I might use for it. But yeah, so I'm doing okay with the hair itself, and just using the hair is Peruvian along with the closure that I got from VirginHairEXT, but I'm going to be using the Brazilian closure that I got from Hair by Belle Brie. Honestly, it looks the same. Yeah, so I was hoping that Peruvian would be more of my hair texture, but it doesn't matter. My hair's not out. So yeah, this closure has just more hair on it, and it's not falling apart, unlike this one. So if they send me a replacement, I will give a review on that replacement. But yeah, again, one more time just to see. This is how the closure looks, and the parts that were falling apart. So I'll be sending that back to them for an exchange. That's my update for now. Okay, so I sent the closure back to VirginHairEXT, and they're not sending me a replacement. They claimed that they lightly bleached, they bleached the closure to a light brown, which you can see it was black when I received it. I did the whole unboxing. It was black. These people are crooks. I would not shop with them. Before, the bundle seemed alright, but even now, I can't even put my, it's so tangled, I can't put my hands through the hair without pulling a lot of it out. I would not recommend shopping with them. For me, that was just money down the drain, especially the closures. Not something I got to use. It was like $100 down the drain. I'm going to see if I can maybe do some kind of arts and crafts project if they even send it back to me. So, yeah, I would not trust them. I wouldn't shop and get hair from them. For me, I'm tired of trying these little small places. I'm going to go to a trusted website so my money isn't wasted and I can actually get something of quality that I can reinstall and use over and over again that won't mess up in less than a month. So that's my review for Virgin Hair EXT. Don't shop there.